Items needed for this project, materials needed, are DK weight yarn. I am going to use Cotton to the Core DK weight. It's a cotton yarn, and the recommended hook size for this yarn is 3.5, but my furls is a 3.75, so I'm going up just a tad. But you can, if you have a 3.5, you can use that. A pair of scissors, and then a darning needle just to weave in ends. This stitch is worked up in multiples of 12 plus 1, and then plus 2 for the foundation chain. So for this project, I'm going to chain 24, and then plus the 1 would be 25, and then plus the 2 for the foundation chain would equal 27. I'm just doing the math the way they say it for the multiples. So we are going to start by chaining 27. Let's pause here and come back when we have our 27. Okay, this is considered step 1. We only do step 1 once. This is not going to be part of the repeat. So what we'll do here is we're going to double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. So if we counted it out, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 would be right here. Now I like to go into the back bumps of the chain, and I'll show you why. Let me finish the stitch here. As you can see, it leaves a really nice clean bottom. And what we're going to do is single crochet, or not single crochet, double crochet in each chain across. So I'll do one more double crochet with you. No single crochets, all double crochet across. And then we'll come back once we reach the end of this row for step 1. This will be step 2. I'll have it bookmarked in my description so that you can find it easily. For step 2, we start by chaining 3. And then we're going to add 2 double crochets into that same first stitch here. And then we'll chain 2, skip 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and then in that next one put a single crochet. Chain 5, skip 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and then put a single crochet in that next stitch. Chain 2, skip 3, and then put 5 double crochets into that same stitch, all of them in the same stitch. And then chain 2, skip 3, put a single crochet into that next one, chain 5, skip 3, put a single crochet in the next one, chain 2, and then we're going to put 3 double crochets in that last chain space right here. And then turn. Here is step 3, and again that'll be bookmarked in my description so you can find it easily. We're going to chain 4 and then double crochet into the middle of the 3 double crochets here. Chain 1, double crochet into the next double crochet, chain 2, and then go into the chain 5 space. We're going to skip that first chain 2 space, go into the chain 5 space and put a single crochet into that. And then chain 2. And when we get to these 5 double crochets right here, you're going to double crochet into the first one. Chain 1, double crochet into the next 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 one. Chain 2, single crochet into that chain 5 space. Chain 2, double crochet into that first double crochet here. Chain 1, double crochet into the next double crochet. Chain 1, and then double crochet into that second chain and turn. This is step 4. It will be bookmarked in the description so you can find it easily. We are going to start by chaining 5. Double crochet into, they're going to skip the chain and double crochet into the next double crochet. Chain 2, skip the chain, and then go right into the next double crochet and do a double crochet. Now we're going to skip ahead to where we have these double crochet chain 1 clusters. So double crochet into that first double crochet. So if you look, we skipped where it's chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, that gets skipped. And then we go into the first double crochet here, and then we chain 2, double crochet into the next double crochet. You're going to skip that chain that's in between them. And then chain 2, double crochet into the next double crochet. Chain 2, double crochet into the next double crochet. Chain 2, and then double crochet into that last double crochet here. And then we're going to skip the chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, and double crochet right into the next double crochet. Chain 2, double crochet into the next double crochet. Chain 2, and then double crochet into that third chain. And then we'll turn. This is considered step 5, and I will have it linked in the description. I'll have it bookmarked in the description so you can find it easily. We start by chaining 3. And then we're going to put 2 double crochets into that chain 2 space. Double crochet into the double crochet. 2 double crochets into the chain 2 space. skip that last double crochet there. We'll go into this double crochet here, and we'll put a double crochet in here, 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space, double crochet into the double crochet, two double crochets in the chain 2 space, double crochet into the double crochet, two double crochets into that double crochet or into the chain 2 space, skip this last, oh no, we still have one more to do, double crochet into that double crochet, 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space. Sorry, I was getting a little bit ahead of myself. Here's where we skip that last double crochet in that, and we go to the first double crochet of the next cluster, for lack of a better word. 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space, 1 double crochet into the double crochet, 2 double crochets in the chain space, and then 1 more double crochet into that chain. So you'll have 2 chains below it, and then turn. From here, repeat steps 2 through 5 with your desired amount for the length that you want. And that's it. That's how you make this easy crochet table runner using the fan lace stitch. I love how lightweight and elegant this turns out. It's such a simple way to dress up a table, and you can easily customize the length to fit your space. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on more beginner-friendly crochet tutorials and projects like this. And if you haven't already, be sure to check out my stitch tutorial for this pattern, along with the other projects I've made using it. I'll have those linked for you. Let me know in the comments, would you use this as a table runner or try it as something else? Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.